Hey everyone, welcome back for another QBO tips. Last week we dove deep into my do's and don'ts when it comes to inventory in QuickBooks Online. So we'll stick with something a little bit simpler this week, reclassifying transactions. Now, as an accountant user, I have a nifty little accountant's toolbox with handy shortcuts and options available to non-accountant users. Even the admins don't have it. It's really handy for us to just jump into reconciliations, jump to the chart of accounts, or check out avoided and deleted transactions report, which actually comes in a lot more handy than you'd think. It also allows us to reclassify transactions, and we can do it in batches. So no more going in one by one to update them. As you can imagine, this can be very useful in correcting errors. So why would I share this trade secret with you guys? Well, because regular users can do this as well. They just need to go about it in a little bit different way. Let's jump in and see how this works. Okay, so I'm in the demo company, and all I need to do is go to the expense center. So I'm in the accountant's view, which means I can go to expense and expenses. If you have something that looks a little bit different for the sidebar over here, you'd want to go to transactions up there and find the expense tab, and you'll find a screen that looks just like this. Now, this will list all of your expense-related transactions. Basically, if you click on the plus new button up here, anything here under the vendor column, all of these transactions is what shows on this screen. And you can filter it as you need. So it's really easy if you know what you're looking for. You can filter by what transaction type it is, the status, whether it's open, overdue, whatever, by date, if you know what vendor you're looking for, or if you know what expense category you want to look at. So that really helps us narrow down if we're searching for something specific. Now, for the sake of this demo, let's say we wanted to have better detail on our utilities expenses. We want to split those out, so to speak. So if I want to do that, I can look for certain vendors, or I can look at certain categories, whatever I need. So let's go here and say I'm just going to look at utilities. So I see a list of all of my utilities here, and I see the payees, the expenses, the amounts, categories here. So if I'm looking at this and I say, hey, Charter Spectrum is really internet, those are all internet expenses, and AT&T is another cell phone expense, and I want to break those out. I can do that. All I have to do is I'll start with AT&T. I can go to filter here, and I can just get rid of my category filter, and I can put on an AT&T filter. Now from here, I just need to check the boxes so that I can use the batch actions. So I select the rows, and you can do them individually like that, or if you hold down shift and click, it'll fill in all of the boxes in between, kind of like you're selecting in a Word doc. And if you already have it filtered like I do, where it's just AT&T, you click the box next to date and it will select all for you. From there, you just go batch transactions and you categorize selected. You tell it this is going to be my cell phone. I apply it. It refreshes. Now they've all been updated to cell phone. Quick, easy. So if I want to do the same thing for Charter Spectrum and change it all to internet, I can just change my filter to Charter here. Here's all my Charter. I select them all because I already have it filtered. I batch to internet, apply, and we're done. See, quick and easy. Much faster than going to each one individually just to update it. And this is great if you have consistently had things in the wrong account in the past, or you're trying to split out an account to have better detail, or if you have uncategorized or ask my accountant transactions that were kind of stuffed there as a holdover, and now you need to put it in the proper place. If you have any comments or questions about this, please feel free to leave something in the comments below and I'll do my best to answer it. I hope this has helped you guys out. Thanks so much for watching.